Just so you know, this comes to any jean or trouser. We remove the pockets and sew them down. It's a really good alteration. We don't do it so much on jeans, like in the front pockets, but we'll do it in the back pocket. Anytime you see a seam on a pocket, we'll just cut that pocket out and sew it down. I find that women don't use their pants pockets anyway, so why even have them? You do? Okay, then keep your pockets! Yes, that's how you...
How far off of the floor should your hem be for pants?
Oh, excellent question. How far off the floor should your hem be? If you're wearing jeans, you pretty much want those jeans to be at the ground, just a little, like a quarter of an inch off the... Look at you, so... This woman... Everybody turns, look at you. This woman went like this. Oh! You want your jeans to be almost at the ground. Unless you're doing a skinny jean, then a skinny jean can be stacked up a little bit. But you want your jeans nice and long. Mine are actually hitting the floor in the back. It's just sort of what's a modern look for jeans. As far as trousers go, you want your trousers to be about a half an inch off of the floor in the back. That's the ideal. It doesn't always have to be that way, but it's about a half an inch for a trouser. And we tell women all the time, if you have a hard time finding trousers that fit you, if you get a pair of trousers that's like a miracle trouser for you, buy 2 pairs. We hem one for heels and one for flats. Good little trick. You have to take the shoes that you're going to be wearing with the trousers to the tailor. You cannot wear the same trousers with that you had tailored for high heels with a flat. You'll ruin them. Or vice versa, you'll look too short, like a flood. Okay, I've got to sort of wrap it up. You can want to be my last question? The pressure? Oh, no, sorry. I'll keep going if you want me to. Yeah, all right. Okay.
It was a little bit more of a statement. Macy's pants aren't long enough. I know you told them over a year ago they need to be longer. They're still not long enough. And the issue is that when you're taller and you lengthen the pants, you often end up with a line, which looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
Everything, I've looked on the internet, I have a professional seamstress. Some of the pants you can't get rid of that stupid line.
Okay. Oh, did you hear that, Macy's? Okay. Macy's noted. Okay, that would be like, I did talk to them. They did add some length to the pants. And you know what it is? The thing is, I'll tell you why they don't go with super long lengths, because some women don't want to shorten their pants. You know, it's like, you can't make everybody happy with the pants. So I honestly, I feel for you. Just so you know, I'm 6'4". There are certain brands that I wear. I only wear two brands of pants. That is it. Because the other ones are too short for me. So you find the brands that work for you and make it work. All right, yes, I'll come back here. Hi.
I'm 6'1", and I'm okay with finding tall pants, but a lot of times I can't find shirts that are long enough in the sleeve, and it's different for girls than it is for guys. Do you have any suggestions?
It is different for girls than it is for guys, because I'm 6'4", and if I wear a 3/4 length sleeve, I look like an idiot. However, look, if you can't find sleeves that are long enough, once again, there are only 2 brands of shirts that I wear because all the sleeves are long enough. So you have to find the brands that work for you and stick to those brands. However, what you can do is sometimes there's a little bit of extra give in a seam. I've had sleeves taken out a little bit, like a half an inch you can gain. You can also have sleeves shortened so that they look like a 3/4 sleeve, which is an option. I know you might not want to do it because it looks like you're copying out, but if you have a 3/4 sleeve rather than sort of like a bracelet length sleeve, that looks like it's more intentional than a bracelet length. Okay? How about any questions over here? Yeah?
I have a big problem finding shirts because I have all this and I'm young and...
You have all of what?
This.
Bosom?
Yes, and when I look for clothes for people my age, nothing fits. So I look older and then everything looks amazing and you're not pictures. So what do you recommend?
Okay, I'm not going to fall for this nothing fits on me thing. Everything makes me look matronly. All right, look, how old are you? 17. All right, so 17, juniors' clothes, aren't really cut for women who've got a lot of curves. So you're going to have to start shopping in the Missy department. And I'll tell you, there are many, 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 many Missy styles that will not make you look older, I promise. It's just a matter of trying on as much stuff as you possibly can. Any questions over here? Denim vest.
Choose the color that works for you.
Okay, you wear black, and you shouldn't be wearing black. Black is very, very harsh for day. You have to be careful of black. You can make black work for day. I'm not saying that you can't, but black brings out so many imperfections in your skin. It's very, very harsh on the skin. I would recommend for most women, softer neutral, like a gray or a navy or a brown. It's much more flattering on the skin. I'm going to give you my color speech. Okay, the color speech is this. Think about your eye color. Or first of all, think about your undertone of your skin. It's usually either pink or yellow. And women who are of Mediterranean descent, African American descent, Asian descent often have a yellow undertone to their skin. Women who are sort of Scandinavian, Irish, English, that kind of thing, German, very often have a pink undertone to their skin. If you've got a lot of pink in your skin, you want to avoid wearing a lot of pink or a lot of red because that can really bring out the pink or red in your skin and make your skin look ruddier. Okay. If you have a yellow undertone, if you wear yellow, especially like a mustardy yellow, that makes you look sallow, okay? Or jaundice. You want to avoid that. Okay, now think about your eye color. Now if you have brown eyes, a lot of times brown eyes have little flecks of green that you can't even notice, but if you wear green, that helps pop out the green and makes your eyes sparkle a little bit more. If you've got blue eyes, of course wear blue, greens, but you can wear the flip side of the color spectrum, which is orange. That will make your eyes pop even more. I've been pushing orange on blue-eyed people for a long time. Really makes them pop. If you've got green eyes, obviously green's going to help bring them out. The flip side on the color wheel from green is purple. So purple's a great way to make green eyes look a little bit greener. Now let's talk about some of the neutrals. I talked about softer neutrals. If you have great skin, okay, and if you think that your skin is one of your best features, I highly recommend looking for neutrals that are very close to your skin tone. So let's say you've got a beautiful creamy complexion or a beautiful cocoa complexion. If you wear colors that are close to your skin tone, it really just shows how beautiful your skin is, because people will make the comparison between what you're wearing and your skin, and they'll say, wow, her skin is so beautiful. It's the same exact tone as the beautiful silk blouse that she's wearing. It really just brings out the natural beauty of your skin. However, if you don't love your skin color all that much, you want to be really careful of wearing colors that are very close to your skin tone, because not only do they wash you out, but every imperfection in your skin is going to be brought out, because people make that connection between, let's just say, the beige top that you're wearing and your skin, and then all of a sudden, every capillary stands out, every, clogged pore, every little scar that you got on your face becomes more apparent. So think about that. Those are the color of your eyes, your undertone, and then just the general quality of your skin overall. Okay, and that's got to be my last question, because we got a lot more to do today. Somebody's going to win a $500 shopping spree with me and your personal stylist. I have to give my last speech, though. This is my speech for the women in the audience. Okay, I have done 240 episodes of What Not to Wear. I have traveled around this country to 39 of the 50 states. You women all have one thing in common. I'll tell you what it is. You all beat yourselves up brutally for your bodies and your imperfections on your bodies. So many women say to me, oh, I can't stand this about my body, I can't stand that, I hate this, I hate that. Stop it. It's not doing you any favors. You've got to learn to accept what you have and work with it. Let me tell you, men are not sitting around at home all night saying, oh, my butt is so flat. They're not doing it. They're really not. And I'll tell you, I know why you do it. I totally get it, because society is different for women than it is for men. You cannot open a magazine, you cannot turn on the TV, you cannot look at a billboard without being confronted with these images of seemingly perfect women. I get it. You're being bombarded. Okay, so just be aware of the fact that you're being bombarded, and also be aware of the fact that you're being manipulated a little bit, because I have worked in the magazine industry, I know what goes on. I have worked in the advertising industry, I know what goes on when it comes to photographs. Okay, so you could be driving down, what road did I get her? 78? Yeah, and you see a billboard that's advertising shampoo. Okay, and this drives me crazy. You got a billboard for shampoo, and on this billboard you have a girl who looks like she's 17, 18 years old, right? And she's got this hair. She's got 20 pounds of hair flowing in the breeze. Now, like, how does that work exactly, right? She's got all this hair, she's got this beautiful blonde hair, and she's got the skin that doesn't have a single pore on it, not a single pore on the skin. And she's got these bright blue eyes that have a sparkle, okay, it's been added digitally. And then she's got this little perky nose, and she's got a whole mouthful of chiclets where her teeth are supposed to be. And then she's got these big round boobies that are right here under her chin. And then the legs start under the boobs, and they just keep going on and on and on, right off the billboard. They just dangle off the end of the billboard. Let me tell you something. Hello. That woman is not real, because I'll tell you what they have done to her. They have added extensions to her hair. They have photoshopped her skin. Her eyes could be contacts. The nose is probably a nose job. The teeth are most certainly veneers. The boobs could be silicone. And the legs are a freak of nature. Do not compare yourself to that woman. She's not real. It would be better to compare yourself to this table, because that is actually real. So stop beating yourself up. That's my most important lesson for you today. All right, now let's choose the winner of the $500 shopping spree.
Did everyone fill one of these out? If not,